Okay, there is no segue. Okay, The Master Will See You Now from April 28th, 2011. John Sim made an appearance on the One show this week where he revealed that he would certainly consider returning as the Master in Doctor Who. Sim was last seen in The End of Time Part 2, where he sent Rassilon, whatever, and the Time Lord back into the time-locked Time War where they rightly belonged. But what became of the Master after that? Well, in all honesty, no one knows. The Master has always found a way back into the Doctor's life, evading a natural death in The Deadly Assassin and The Keeper of Traken, whatever, inexplicably evading his crispy dune in Planet of Fire, and even evading total extermination by the Daleks on Sacro in the TV movie. So logically, it would not... What?
Scarro.
That. So logically, it would not be that hard to bring him back to menace the 11th Doctor and his friends. Sim revealed that there seems to have been a lot of talking about it recently, but I haven't spoken to anyone about it. Now, if there's talking about it, it looks like it may be all the more likely. Matt Smith revealed that he would like a rematch against the Master, and it's definitely something that Steve Moffat could write in a beast of a script. Beast of a script for. Yes, but the real question is how much more of the Sim model do we want to see? Certainly his portrayal of the psychotic Time Lord was fantastic, but it was paired evenly with David Tennant's 10th Doctor. So is it now naturally time for the Sim model, that's just wrong, to regenerate into a Master that reflects Matt Smith's 11th Doctor? We'll just have to wait and see. Do, do, do. Okay. Yeah.
We'll just have to wait and see. Mwahaha.
Exactly.
I kind of see where they're coming from, though. Because each Doctor that has faced the Master, if I'm not mistaken, there's been like a different version of him each time, and my god, the TV movie was awful, but they have a point.
I don't know, maybe they should do what they've been doing a lot lately, which is have the old character come in, and then somehow kill him off or get him to regenerate on screen, and then we have the new one as well. Then everybody's happy.
Exactly. Though, you know, they have been talking about in the 2012 series, there is major talk about Captain Jack coming back.
Yay!
And then the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who in 2013. Yes, 50 years of Doctor Who.
That's gotta be the
talking
longest
about having a... No, this is all rumor, so don't everyone get all excited much. They're talking about possibly having a multi-Doctor story.
Ooh.
So, my guess will be, if they are going to have John Sim as the Master come back, it'll probably end up being during the 50th anniversary.
Yeah, because, you know, you gotta bring them all back during that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the only sad bit about that is Sarah Jane won't be there.
Yeah, that is true. But I'm hoping they'll pay some sort of tribute, or even, I mean, for some of the Doctor Who specials, they've done multi-Doctor stories. The 3 Doctors, then the 5 Doctors, all this. Well, Tom Baker couldn't make it to the 5 Doctors one.
Mm-hmm.
I can't exactly remember why. But they played old archive footage from stuff that had never actually
been
premiered,
yeah,
and made it look like he was there the whole time.
Exactly. I mean, even if they just had, like, Sarah Jane somehow stuck somewhere, and they just had this thing on a loop, sort of like a Star Wars type thing. You know, have like
that would be awesome.
You know, they've got to pay tribute to her somehow in the 50th year of it, and that has got to be the longest running TV show ever.
If I'm not mistaken, it is the longest running sci-fi. I don't know if it's the longest running show ever, but
it's got to be, because it used to be back in the black and white days. There's like nothing left that used to be in the black and white days.
It started off in 1963 and then kept going until 1989, where it took a break. It came back in 1996 for the TV movie, and then it started up again in 2005.
Yeah, so, even including that little break, that's still got to be the longest running TV show ever, except for the news. The news is like the only thing that's longer, but that's not technically a TV series. That's just a disaster.
This is true. But yes, 50 years, that is absolutely fantastic. That's ungodly. You just can't imagine that.
Imagine how many DVDs that is. Holy dooly.
And considering to get them all, or get them in box sets and all this, you're talking somewhere around the hundreds of dollars. And that's each Doctor. And then, of course, you look at, like, Tom Baker, the 4th Doctor, who was there for 7 years.
Mm-hmm. And then you got to also remember BBC charge extra for their DVDs than everybody else, because they're British.
Yes, and well, that's just the British thing to do.
Yes.
I guess.
We need more money.
So, we ended up making a mistake last week.
What?
In all the things that we talked about and got excited for, we did not talk about Pirate Day.
We did not. That's right. We forgot all about it. And I'm sure Residual Hauntings Revived did something on it, but I don't know. I fell asleep. Can you believe that?
How dare you?
I didn't catch the show. Oh, I'm so sorry, Russell.
You should throw yourself in the same pit that the people that are oblivious to Torchwood are in.
I know. I should. But I know how we can fix it.
Ooh, how?
I'm going to play a song.
Run! I mean, yay!
Let's play this song.
Arr, mateys, did anyone see the chests on that one? Arr, that booty be ready for a plunder. I'm all about that booty, about my duty. Stab that wench in her trench, what a cutie. Take her treasure at my leisure while I'm sailing in pleasure. Cause that Sally's got the measure with 2 hands on me feather. However, got a proposition for you, lass. Let me plunder that ass, or you can ride on me mast. Avast, I've got something of a problem. Where there's wenches and rum, I like to draw me gun and steal their keel. I feel real appeal for feeding wenches me eel a meal. And I'll do it with zeal, for real. I make them Sally squeal from behind me wheel. And yo, I got this sick flow for party with hoes. I make them wiggle their toes. They always trying to stow in me cabin. For this action I'm packing, and I'll be stabbing and jabbing. These Sallys need what I'm having. If the ship be a rockin', then don't worry about knocking. Cause I'll be cocking my Glock, and I won't worry about stopping till I'm done. Then I'll drink some more rum. You were good for some fun, but wench's party's done. It's all about that booty, shiver me timbers. The way that wench be walking makes me want to get in her. Sally's so limber, I'd go south for dinner. If there's no fish within her, then we've got a winner. Come hither. It's all about that booty, junk in the trunks. Cause we're sailing for the cuties, just plumb like the rumps. But donka-dunks make us raise our sails. But if you're scaled to whales, then we're about to bail.
I'm all about the booty when I'm done with manslaughter. She shakes me up and down like I'm back in rough water. Bouncing on your afterbound from dusk till dawn. Leave a sixpence on the desk, take my pants and I'm gone. From Guam to San Juan, I plunder what you got. Hit that hot spot, whether you want it or not. Then pow, I'm off like a gunshot. Meant to glaze, it won't wash from your hair for days. I like a clean swept field as opposed to a thicket. And I don't need a head in just to know where to stick it. I'm digging for ore in your back door on the floor. Give me more, you implore. It's time for an encore. A predator sliding into your corridor. I'm all about the booty of the SMR Commodore. So back up your rear, my dear. And once it gets near, into which I shall steer me spear. I'm first class, wenches love me in mass. There ain't a spot within them I do not trespass. The ass on this last won't be outclassed or ever surpassed. It's got the shape, movement, and mass.
It's all about that booty, shiver me timbers. The way that wench be walking makes me want to get in her. Sally's so limber, I'd go south for dinner. If there's no fish within her, then we've got a winner. Come hither. It's all about that booty, junk in the trunks. Cause we're sailing for the cuties, just plumb like the rumps. But donka-dunks make us raise our sails. But if you're scaled to whales, then we're about to bail.
It calls for the souls of the islands of Port. Who will explore till we score and come back for more. That's for sure. Light a blood, leave the work for the grunt. My compass never lies when I'm hunting. But you got junk in the trunk and spunk, but it's hunk. You get a chunk of the funk, you drunk as a skunk. I'm humping the rump, pump, 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 and I'm dumping a lump. You better get up and jump, or you'll be left with a stump. Yo, it's all about the booty, whether it's gold or honeys. I pull the fast one, let me hold some money. A blast on this gun, I'll leave you cold and bloody. You don't know Captain D, you better I'm smoking the doobies, it's all on my duty, I'm telling you truly.
It's all about that booty, shiver me timbers. The way that wench be walking makes me want to get hinner. Sally's so limber, I'd go south for dinner. If there's no fish within her, then we've got a winner. Come hither, it's all about that booty, junk in the trunks. Cause we're sailing for the cuties, just plumb like the rumps. But donks make us raise our sails. But if you're scaled to whales, then we're about to bail.
Okay, it's safe for everyone to come back now.
What? I blame TJ Pendragon for pointing me towards that one. Haha.
Darn you, TJ.
I know. Isn't he great?
Yeah.
Okay.
Grr.
Good.
Speaking of pirates,
Ha.
my story is so much better than that song.
Well, I think most things are better than that song, but it's so bad it's good.
Yes, sort of, in a weird, I want to pull a Captain Jack kind of way. Anyway, this one was given to us by our frequent listener, if she remembers, Robin.
Yay!
Germans vote 15 pirates into Parliament from
Arr.
September 19th. In honor of International Talk Like a Pirate Day, the German people have seen fit to vote 15 members of the German Pirate Party into Berlin's parliament. Winning almost 10% of the popular vote, German pirates will now start delivering freedom, justice, gold doubloons, privacy, saucy wenches, copyright reform, and shoulder parrots to all. Yar. Sorry. The Pirate Party may sound like a joke, but it's most definitely not. In fact, you might agree with a lot of what they have to say. They're for personal privacy protection, including genetic? Is it a typo, or was it supposed to be generic?
Genetic
Oh, well.
privacy.
Genetic privacy and data privacy, copyright and patent reform, expanding citizens' rights and free speech, unprecedented levels of government transparency, and free wireless internet.
Yay!
All of these issues are becoming more and more relevant as information technology permeates our lives. And in this writer's opinion, it's high time that someone in the government made them a priority. And apparently a significant number of people in Berlin agree. Yesterday, the German Pirate Party achieved 8.9% of the popular vote in the Berlin State Parliament elections, securing 15 voting seats out of a total of 130. Clearly this isn't just a fluke. People want pirates in Parliament looking out for their digital interests. What's even more remarkable is that the pirate campaign has so far been run entirely by volunteers, and now that they've won parliamentary seats, the Pirate Party will start getting funding to expand its operations and spread its message. Rest of the world, prepare to be boarded.
Haha.
Yar!
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, that's as good as Australia having the sex party. Yeah. The pirate party, my goodness.
Since I was spending all night talking to myself about what I was going to say on the show, I actually came up with a good one that I remember.
Okay.
Yes, people that pirate. And, there are so many people that are against pirating, which, to a degree, I agree.
Yes.
But the thing is, if you pirate music, these artists might lose a few $1,000s. But they're making millions. And they're still going to get money from tours and merchandise and things that you obviously can't pirate.
Mm-hmm.
And so which would you prefer? Making it so no one could put your material on sites like YouTube or things like this, to where you can't spread the word to all your other friends, because with the age of the internet, not everyone lives next door to each other anymore.
Well, I don't know.
And,
with Skype, you sort of do.
Well, kind of, but, not everyone has Skype, and, programs like MSN and things like this, you can't do the share screen option.